列を
Hi, hello. I realize this is probably the first video of mine that people are watching. So for starters, my name's Mackenzie and I go to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. I said I was gonna film this video, or more specifically, I said I was gonna film a dorm tour like a year and a half ago, and obviously I'm not doing it until now. There were certain things that I wanted to do before I filmed it. I had posters that were supposed to go over there, but they were too heavy to get mounted, so I'm just not gonna do it, and I'm gonna film this video before I move out of this room. I will also include down below the link to the housing so you can see more specifically how housing here works and the logistics, because I doubt that's what you came here to see me talk about. So instead, I'm just gonna show you where I live now. Yeah. This is my kitchen. So for starters, up here is pretty much just all my pots and pans and my dishes. And then when you look below, I just have my trash down here and my recycling, and then my cleaning supplies. That's from my breakfast. This top drawer has all of my silverware. This is what I call my snack and my baking drawer, and then down here is tote bags and miscellaneous things. Up here is also a miscellaneous drawer. It has my waffle maker, my blender, my crock pot, and then I just have some cooking books and recipes over here. Each room already comes with a microwave and a stovetop. We just don't have an oven because there are ovens in the kitchens in each building. I keep all of my main pantry stuff up here for spices and snacks that I try not to reach for too often. And then down below is my other pantry stuff for cooking. My fridge, we don't need to look at what's in her, but this is a fridge. It's a full-size fridge. It comes with the room. And then this is just my breakfast stuff. A lunchbox I don't use, but I wanted some fruit, and then I store my other pans back here. So on the opposite side of the kitchen, we have the loft, which I'll show you last, the bathroom, and over here I just keep this little tote bag that has my essentials in it and my favorite pins on it in case I'm leaving and I just need to grab it to go really quick. On the outside of my bathroom, I also have these two prints. I got the frames from Goodwill and I recycled and repainted them. And then this one has a photo I took in New York on film for the first time, and I did a video about that, so I'll put that below. And then the print that's in this one is from the Renegade Craft Fair when they came to Chicago. I just don't remember the artist name, so I will try to find them and also put them below. This one, however, is by my friend Connor, and it deserves a better frame. I just don't have one, so for now it lives in this. And then down below here, we also have some skateboards, which clearly don't have trucks on them, so I don't ride them. I just get them recycled from people that are getting rid of old boards, and I repaint them with also recycled paint. So it's a project I'm into, but I don't really know where it's going. They just live down here. Now we can move on to the bathroom, which for some reason in this building, the lights are on the outside. So whenever someone's in the bathroom, you can always just turn the lights on and off on them. I have a really big bathroom. Hello. For one person, which I'm grateful for. Down here is where I keep I call it my self-care basket. It used to be on the toilet, but I kept falling off. Then we have soap, lotion, more soap, my toothbrushes, a cup for when I brush my teeth. This is some of my smaller jewelry, my rings, and then this is my main makeup setup. But this mirror also has a bunch of makeup in it, and some hair care supplies and perfumes. Then this one has all my vitamins in it, but it's kind of a mess. And this one is my extra stuff. Face washes, my glasses, some other skincare stuff. Finding a good earring holder is hard, so my earrings live here. And then on the opposite side is where all my like necklaces live. I also don't have a ton of like bracelets, so they're just in one of these. And then this is probably my favorite part of the bathroom. I will put in the little photo from Pinterest that inspired this, but these are all prints by my favorite artists. And then I put masking tape up. I tried washi tape and I didn't really like it, and it obviously wasn't holding, so I put masking tape up on them, and then I colored it with a marker. I just printed them off online, but these are some of my favorite artists' work. Obviously, it's all like feminine body related, but I will try and tag some of them below. Like I know this is Elle Hell, and this person, their tag name goes by O Farts. Other ones like this is Andy Warhol's Playboy bunny design, which is one of my favorites. And this was actually by a BFA student my freshman year. They had a bunch of their posters in our BFA show, and I loved it so much, and I saw them at the art sale, so I bought one of them. This is just my shower. It's pretty nice. It doesn't fit a whole person very well, but up here is like body wash, some face washes. That's a big bottle of shampoo. And then up there is conditioner and more shampoo. So obviously I have a lot. Oh, now we can go on to the main room, which is all anyone probably really cares about. And I'll just work from right to left. So over here, we have this dresser that I found in an alley. For anyone that knows Chicago CTA, I got it from the Brown Line Sedgwick stop, and I carried it 8 blocks, took it the 30-minute train ride home, cleaned it off, and now it lives here. I keep all of my like canvases in it. This is actually for my boyfriend's stuff when he comes over, but canvases, more canvases. And then this box down here is feminine hygiene products that I need to donate to the Chicago Period Project. I just keep forgetting to get around to it. This is all of my records, and I bought a lot recently, and then I bought a new record player, but I forgot to buy it speakers, which I still haven't done, so I haven't actually played any of these in like 6 months. My clothing rack is like my favorite thing. I have wanted one for years, and I finally bought it this year. So on top of it is like all of my favorite clothes, and then below are all my favorite go-to shoes, and above are my posters from this last summer, 2019. This is from Lollapalooza. These are my bracelets and tickets from Lollapalooza. And then this is from Daya when she performed at a Lululemon opening at Park West. Next to this spot is my closet. The light switch is also on the outside. And I am only showing you this chaotic mess so that you have an idea of how big the closet is. Because as you can see, I use it to store a lot of stuff. So that's enough of that. And next to it is also like my favorite corner ever. So down here is this archive of graphic design work, my guitar case, which is kind of dusty. Then we have these cameras that were my grandparents', and they're very old film cameras that in order to make them work, it would be very expensive. So I just keep them as decorations next to a poster of a color wheel. This is my oh my God, it's not in focus. This is my full-length mirror. It's probably only as tall as I am. It's like, see, 5 foot, but I love it, and I wanted one for so long. So this corner is my favorite because I angled the mirror to get like a good backdrop, but I also wanted to make sure that it would get like really nice natural light if I were to do my makeup or stand and get ready in front of it. This is my view. I really like this view. However, as you can see, it is snowing in March still. It's like April in a week, but when there's sunsets or golden hour, it looks really pretty from this window. I use my windowsills to keep pictures of my friends right here, and I just kind of mix and match the frames. And then over here, there are more of them. However, this one happens to be a project that I did. This is my desk that I don't use. I use it to store things on, but I never actually work from my desk. I'm just not someone who works at a desk. I work in my bed or I work at a table. I have some of my supplies here. This is paints, more paints, glitter, and then over here is an assortment of office supplies. That's all pens and then spray paints, my files, like my go-to paintbrushes, paint stuff, and then down there is more paint stuff. Moving to the last part of the room, we have my little nook corner, I guess. This is a lot of storage, so this is all my magazines like ever. I keep them in case I want to use them for collages or arts or crafts. And then below them is props, more props, and paint clothes, and like some other miscellaneous things. This is all large art books and papers. These are all like personal books, personal supplies, my favorite books and notebooks. And then these are my plant babies for now. I am sitting for these two. This one is fake, and this one of my residents gave me, and it's lavender. And then continuing on, we have my main like poster wall. So just to take a moment, this area is like a wood chunk that if you choose to, you could nail things into or like put whatever you want. And I have these two 24 by 36 posters by the 1975, and I love them to death, but they are so heavy that like no matter what command strips I get, they just won't stay up there. And I never got around to like bothering to nail them in because I was told that I could nail them into this. So I will just take a picture of it and then show you what they look like had I put them right there. Down here I have my little blanket basket. The bottom of it has like some winter stuff I put away, so some scarves and gloves. And then up here are some throw blankets I love. This is a chair that has corgi pillows on it. These are both from old friends. And then I have this trunk I got off of Craigslist for like $15, and I love it so much. So what's inside of it is like all of my camera gear, all of it. And on top of it are some coffee table books. I have the Nasty Gal book on here, which I still haven't read, but I'm looking forward to. And I have this little tray with coasters that I made, my speaker, my little power cord so people can charge things, AirPods, some tarot cards I have to learn how to actually use, and my like large sketchbook. I do a lot of collages in this. Up here, the posters that I have are Badlands Halsey from her first tour, B. Miller signed from her Nice to Meet You tour. Then this is Eden from the Vertigo tour, and Still Woozy from the Lincoln Hall Lollapalooza after show. I got to photograph at this one, and I also got to meet them, so that was super cool. It's one of my favorites just for that reason. I have a spare bed down here. It's not the one that I actually sleep on. It's just one that I asked for because I wanted to use it as like a couch, and I have guests over a lot, so it's nice to have a place for them. Underneath it, I store a ton of crap. And above it, I have this like little collage wall. These are all pictures I took out of magazines, and then I use painter's tape to put them up. They do not stay up incredibly well, but I thought it would be a cute corner that I probably will not redo in my next room. Now I can show you the part that everyone actually cares about, my loft. So, just a quick look around. This is my loft. I have had a loft for the last 3 rooms I've been in. I always ask for the loft. I love the loft. Big advocate for the loft. This is like a miscellaneous drawer. It has a sweater in it. It has my heating pads. I don't know, it just has things that I think I would need, and I don't want to go down from the loft to go get them. Then on top of it is like, hello, my favorite things. There's a picture of me and my boyfriend from like one of our first dates, picture of my best friend and I from my birthday the other year, my Himalayan salt lamp, and an Aquarius candle. We do have like the rule that you can't burn candles in the dorms because it's a hazard, but I still have this one, I just don't burn it. My best friend who's in this photo, another picture of her, sent me this for Valentine's Day and my birthday, so I keep that up here. And then a little trash can because you never really know, like, I don't want to carry all my trash down, so. I have these Twinkle Lights going throughout the whole little loft. It kind of sets the mood. I love them, but at the same time, I'm probably gonna get tired of them. It's just that there's no light up here, so you have one outlet in each loft, and you gotta make it work. So I have an extension cord, and then these lights. And then plugged into my extension cord is like a phone charger. So I have these pictures I printed and I put up here. They're kind of like fine art photos of couples that I thought were really cute. The one that's down there is Cleopatra being bit by the snake and Mark Anthony. I just thought it was beautiful, and so they're up here. And I also have this really nice velvet bed set that I got from Target. And this is like my blanket, like the blanket that I've had since I was like 4 years old, and I can't sleep without it. I love it to death. I have worn it to death, and that's also up here. Then I have like a satin body pillow, 2 velvet pillows, my main pillow, a pink velvet pillow, and then this little bunny and a corgi that are both from friends. They were both gifts. That one's from this Christmas, that one's from my last birthday. And yeah, I guess that really is about it. That's the loft. So that's about it. And I know that like saying that's about it sounds crazy when I live in pretty much a studio apartment with a kitchen and a bathroom and a loft, when I am very aware that most dorms do not have all of those perks. I am very grateful that I have a job that lets me live here because I could not afford it otherwise. But like I said, I'll put down in the description box below a lot of like information on my dorm and information on like the school and how it works. Because while it's cheaper sometimes to live off campus, you don't have the perks of a studio space in each building, a computer lab, lounges, the full kitchen. There's programs that like me, one of the RAs, will put on. You have an office and all those things. So I get that while it's not for everyone, it is somewhat nice to have all those perks. And I would also like to say thank you for watching and for being so patient about the fact that I took so long to make this video. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you.